Hello, hello, hello. This is Raymond Aaron, New York Times top 10 best-selling author, and I'm here for a very important reason. I'm here to introduce you to Mr. Brian Tracy. Mr. Brian Tracy, the world-famous Mr. Brian Tracy. And he's coming with me to the newusummit.com, newusummit.com, September 25 and 26, to help you thrive in this crazy lockdown. You know, there's a lot of big companies that aren't thriving. All the airlines are in trouble. All the cruise lines are in trouble. JCPenney went bankrupt. And the iconic Starbucks has announced that it's going to close 25% of its stores forever. And survey recently of American restaurateurs said that 40% are not going to be reopening their business. 40% of small restaurants are not going to reopen. Gordon Berger, hello, how are you? Wow, this is so much fun. And so I'm hosting a very important event on September 25 and 26, just a couple weeks from now, the last weekend of this month, Saturday and Sunday, by Zoom, so you can attend wherever you are in the world. And my dear friend, Mr. Brian Tracy, is going to be there. He's a dear friend of mine. We've been dear friends for a long time. And you can join for free right now, newusummit.com. And what he's going to be teaching you is how to thrive during this crazy time period. Lots of companies aren't thriving. The company you work for, if you're salaried, may not be thriving. Maybe it hasn't gone under. Maybe you still have a job, but maybe you're afraid it'll go under, or maybe you're afraid they're going to say no raises this year. Sorry, it's been a bad year. In fact, it's been a bad 2 years, for gosh sakes. Next month is going to be a year and a half of lockdown. Wow. The world's never been locked down like this. And you might say, but it's time to hunker down. It's time to be frightened. It's time to get realistic. No. If you look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average, it's 30 stocks. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is 30 different stocks. That represents all 15,000 stocks on the New York Stock Exchange. And they've chosen those 30 because they're the biggest and diversified stocks in the in the New York Stock Exchange. But when did they start? Almost half of those 30 started during the worst economic time in U.S. history. Almost half of those 30 started during the Great Depression of 1929 to 1939. In other words, when times are disruptive, when times are chaotic, when times are economically scary, that's when it's the best time. That's the best time to advertise. That's the best time to start a business. That's the best time to grow your business. Why? Because people are looking for leadership. People are looking for products that really work. People are looking for coaching that really helps them. They're looking for services that they really need. And they're looking not in desperation, but they're looking in hopefulness. Robert J. Moore, my fellow speaker and host, welcome. And Carolyn, thank you for being here. How exciting. So this is a big special event that I'm hosting because I want you to get what the late Steve Jobs said, that he wants to make a dent in the universe. He just doesn't want to go to work, put in a good day's work and come home. No, he doesn't want to do that. He wants to make a dent in the universe. He wants to do something serious. He wants his life to be about something. And so do you. On your deathbed, you want to lie your head back for the last time and say, I did a good job this lifetime. You'll want to lie your head back and say, I did well. The world's better because I was here. I don't care that there was 8 billion people here. The world's better because I was here. That's what I want you to be able to say. And it's tough to do it when times are normal. It's tough to do it when times are normal because everyone has a doctor, everyone has a dentist, everyone has a chiropractor, everyone knows the hairdresser they go to. In times of no change, nothing changes. But in times of rapid change, everything changes. And this is your opportunity. Dawn, welcome to join us. I'm sorry that the writing is a mirror image. I'm sorry. You'll have to just figure it out. New You Summit. New You Summit. If you see it backwards, I'm really sorry, but it'll cause you to think a bit. New You Summit. newusummit.com. I'm sorry if the writing is backwards. And when is it? September. So Karen says, this time I can hear you. That's nice. Robert J. Moore says, greetings. And Patricia says, hi, Raymond. So this is your time. This is the time to make a difference. This is the time to take things seriously. This is the time to be bold. You see, Superman was all-powerful. He could do anything. He could leap tall buildings in a single bound. But his downfall was kryptonite. When kryptonite was close, he was as meek as a lamb. And your kryptonite is fear. When you have fear, you can't do anything. When you have fear, you're afraid. When you have fear, you don't want to invest in yourself. When you have fear, you don't want to hire a coach. When you have fear, you can't learn because your mind is all muddled. This is your opportunity to get rid of your kryptonite. Get rid of your fear. This is the time to learn. And Moral says newusummit.com. Thank you for typing that in, Moral. It's very sweet of you. And September 25, 26, that's very, very kind of you. Thank you for your partnership in helping people get into this amazing New You Summit. New is the old-fashioned way to spell new, N-E-W. You is the old-fashioned way of spelling you, Y-O-U. It's not just one letter long. newusummit.com. And who's going to be my star is my dear friend. We've been friends for about 30 years. New You Summit, the incredible Brian Tracy, September 25 and 26. Even if it's backwards for you, I'm sure you can still figure it out. And what's he going to be talking about? He's going to be talking about what you can do to start a business, what you can do to grow your business, what you can do to take your business to a new level, what you can do personally to improve your health, to improve your relationships, because all of those things have been hurt by this lockdown. All of these things have been hurt by this virus. Even if you didn't get the virus, and even if your business hasn't gone down, so many of your friends have gone down. Calls to suicide helplines have tripled in the last few months. Youngsters, teenagers, and even preteen are calling helplines, suicide helplines. Crazy? This is crazy times. But this is when people need help the very most. This is when people need help the very, very most. And so we're going to help you. I'm going to help you. And my dear friend, Brian Tracy, here he is. Brian Tracy is also going to be helping you. And it's going to be nonstop education. September 25, September 26, it's a weekend. For all you workies, you'll be able to attend. And I'll bring on Brian Tracy, and he'll talk to you and go, oh my gosh, you'll learn so much, and you'll be so excited. Your head will be bouncing. It'll be like tilting your head back and drinking from Niagara Falls. It'll be like tilting your head back and drinking from Niagara Falls. Oh yeah. And then I'll come on and teach you something new, something I've never taught before. And then I'll bring on a superstar from the movie The Secret. And then maybe Brian Tracy will come back. And then I'll come back. And then you'll learn online marketing. And then another superstar from the movie The Secret will come on. And then an Olympic champion will come on. I mean, I'm going to bring you people from all over the place, teaching you all kinds of stuff, teaching you how to improve your marketing, teaching you how to improve your online presence, teaching you how to improve your health, teaching you how to improve your relationships, teaching you how to start a business, teaching you how to do better in your salaried job if you're salaried, teaching you how to automatically grow your business, teaching you how to start a part-time business. This is your opportunity. This is your opportunity to really make a difference. This is when it's easiest to make a difference. It's easiest to start a business now. It's easiest to grow your business now because the world is wide open. Every time there's change, there's change. Listen, that might sound silly, but every time there's change, there's change. And what I mean by that is whenever the world changes, whenever it shifts, whenever it wrenches, whenever it tears, then everything is different. All of a sudden, people need more of this and less of that. For example, I just moved to a log cabin. And the day after we moved in and took ownership, the septic tank blew, for gosh sakes. I said, okay, fine, it'll cost me some money. So I Googled the name of the town that's nearby. We live near a little village. And septic tank emergency service. So I said the name of the town. My wife is very private. She doesn't want me to say where I live. But it's in Ontario somewhere, about an hour or two from the city of Toronto. Way out in the wilderness, this gorgeous log cabin. Oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. We have an indoor sauna, an outdoor hot tub. We have a sauna-like shower with 7 shower heads. Oh my gosh. And the outdoor hot tub overlooks our own river and waterfall. We have a waterfall at our property. Oh my gosh. Anyways, why did I tell you about my log cabin? Why did I tell you about my log cabin? I forgot. I don't know why. I forgot why I told you about my log cabin. Maybe it's because I moved out of the city into my log cabin. That's not why. Maybe it's because social distancing is 6 feet apart. I'm a mile apart from my nearest neighbor. No, I wanted to tell you something. Oh gosh, I'll remember, and then I'll tell you later. So, the septic tank blew. Yes, thank you, Marl. You're my dearest friend. So the day after we took ownership, I Googled the name of the town that's nearby, a little village, and emergency septic tank repair. And I got through to some gal, and I said, I need an emergency service. She said, fine, we'll be there in 4 weeks. What are you, nuts? 4 weeks? It's an emergency. And she said, well, I'm sorry, I can't be there for 4 weeks. I said, no, goodbye. And I called another one and another one. There were 6 that came up in Google, and I called them all, and they all said it's 4 weeks. And I said, what are you guys nuts? How can you have an emergency service where it takes 4 weeks to get there? And she said, COVID. I said, oh, will you stop blaming everything on COVID, for gosh sakes? I said, why COVID? What the heck septic tank got to do with COVID? She says, people are working from home more, and they're pooping from home more, and so their septic tanks are overflowing. I said, oh my gosh, what an unexpected consequence of COVID. How can a virus, which makes you sick, cause septic tanks to overflow? Because it's not a gastrointestinal. You don't get diarrhea from it. It's because people are pooping more at home. Who could have known? Who could have known? Also, people used to go to stores to shop for socks, for handkerchiefs, for elastic bands, a hammer. You say, oh, I need that. And you make a list. And next time you're in a mall, you go and you shop for all the things you want. That's what everyone does. That's what I do. That's what you do. But now we can't do that. Malls are all closed. Stores are all closed. And even if they're open, you might be afraid to be close to other people in an area like a mall. And so you've been forced to go to Amazon, because if you want a hammer, you can go to hammer.com. And then if you want Kleenex, you can go to kleenex.com. But why? Just go to Amazon and they're all there. You can order anything you want. And so people are chancing buying things they would normally not buy, like shoes or dresses or jeans, things you'd never ever think of buying online. And then they receive it and it fits and it works. Or you buy 3 sizes, your size, the size up and the size down. You try them on and one of them fits and you return the other 2. You say, oh my gosh, that's easier than going to a mall and then waiting for a fitting room and having to check your bags and all that stuff. And so what's happened is there's this gigantically increased need for courier services. You can't go to a rent-a-car place and rent a truck any longer. Every single truck is out on courier delivery service. Every single courier delivery service is working 24 hours a day, every single day. They're not taking Sundays off. If they're Jewish, they're not taking Saturdays off. I mean, they're just working nonstop, because there's so many boxes being delivered to everywhere in the world. Every single house in the world is getting all these boxes of delivery. And so because of COVID, boxes are in bigger demand, like cardboard, and courier services are in bigger demand. Who knew? But the world has changed, incredibly changed. And all you have to do is look around, just be observant, just open your eyes and observe. You'll see all kinds of opportunities. This is your chance. This is it. There's not going to be another lockdown, maybe for the rest of your life. This is the best opportunity. And I know how to make a great deal of money. My friend Brian Tracy knows how to make a great deal of money. And we're going to tell you for free, for gosh sakes. It's free. I'm not selling you anything. I'm giving you a gift. NewYouSummit.com. New, even if it's backwards, is the traditional spelling, N-E-W. You is the traditional old guy spelling of Y-O-U. And Summit, NewYouSummit.com. And it's 26th of September, this month. My birthday this month. I'm a Virgo. Happy birthday to me. And my birthday gift to you is I'm bringing you Brian Tracy. And Brian Tracy and I are going to be the superstars that teach you how to make it. You'll never make more money than during this amazing lockdown COVID virus opportunity. This is it. So grab it while we still have the early bird special of 0 tuition. Grab it. I love you. Thanks for watching me. And Morale, thank you for typing in a copy of my words so that you'll help everybody. And my dear friends Robert J. Moore and my dear friend Gordon Berger, thank you for being here. And Patricia, thank you. Oh my gosh, Patricia's here too. Oh, so many of my friends are here. Thank you, Karen. Okay, I will see you at NewYouSummit.com.